Lydia Daydal, Fight Connect TV, and I'm backstage after the end of a very successful MTK Fight Night Belfast in the beautiful Ulster Hall with a victorious main event. Sean McComb. Shawnee Mac. Bang bang gravy chip.
Bang bang gravy chip. Perfect, perfect way to put it out there.
Absolutely, absolutely. Before we get started the interview, when you were just about to walk out with your team, a young boy just shouted in "Bang bang gravy chip" in the most amazing Northern Irish accent. Could you hear him?
Yeah, I heard him all right. It's a good catchphrase. Everyone, especially around Belfast, anytime kids see me around Belfast, that's all you hear is "Bang bang gravy chip, bang bang gravy chip."
Where did it come from?
It just came from the old amateur days. It was sort of a very cocky thing to say between me and all the lads just messing about. Other clubs used to come to my club, my Holy Trinity Boxing Club. Big club, very successful club, and used to have spar, and it was as if what's plans tonight? Just bang bang gravy chip, and get the job done, away, get a chip here, whatever. Yeah, it was just as easy as that. We used to make it look like that at times, but.
Well, was it bang bang gravy chip tonight?
Yeah, it was a good performance, and it was a new experience for me. Obviously, he's a seasoned pro, and he's coming off a really good record. He's 32 wins, 17 knockouts, very dangerous opponent, and a different experience to me in terms of being switched on and not giving away any stupid, silly mistakes for him to catch me. Yeah. And was looping right hand, so switched on.
Main event, you can't get better than that, can you?
Any better, especially here in the Ulster Hall. It's powerful. You obviously hear it yourself, the atmosphere when you're in that ring and you're the centre of the arena, sort of. It's people's on top of you can hear everything, and the atmosphere and the support's great and much appreciated, I'm sure, by all the home fighters, because it gives you that extra couple of percent. Absolutely. That you need in there. It makes a difference.
There's something about it's almost like a coliseum kind of vibe with the seating and the way people can look down at the ring, and you look up at all around, even to the point where you're coming out of the dressing rooms and waiting to stand out. That little walk, it just feels so intense when you're behind you guys. You know what I mean?
No, it is. It's like you say, like a coliseum. Everyone's looking over you, and it's like they're not watching you directly. They're watching, they're looking over you. They're shouting over the top of you. Even as you walk down the steps, and there's a stage in front of you. There's a full balcony of people in front of you, and then they're just coming from every angle. And they're so close to the ring. They're within meters of the ring, so that you can hear everything. Every single word is being said, and it's that extra wee bit, that extra wee edge of just giving you in your performance.
Absolutely. I overheard your coach, Donnie Vaughan, while he was doing an interview with Andy from IFL TV, and he's just, every time I hear him speak about you, he's being more proud, but tonight there was something a little bit more special in his voice. He seems to be really, really proud of the hard work that you've put in the lead up to this camp, or fight.
Well, Donnie puts equally as much hard work in as I do, so we'll have to thank him for it, and Dom as well, son Dom of We're more one-to-one now. Obviously, the two Tyrones are with Pete Taylor now. Paddy Barnes is retired, so it's just me, myself, and Sam Maxwell, and Wazim, who's in the camp. More one-to-one time with Donnie, more time to work on tactics, and we're both bouncing off each other just and putting game plans together. And I think now this time, because the reason why he may seem so delighted or so buzzing about the performance is because he was worried. Yeah. Because Maximiliano Godoy is a big name in boxing. He's fought Vargas, who's fought Amir Khan, who's fought all these world champions. He got a draw against him, and Danny was just that wee bit worried about me switching off, maybe getting caught and stuff like that. So he's very happy with the performance, and you've probably seen a bit more, a bit more excitement from him tonight.
Absolutely. When we look at kind of new professionals and the newer guys that have turned pro, sometimes there's a few names like yourself, like Gary Cully, where they're thrown into the kind of spotlight. They get a lot of media attention, and it's kind of the next big thing. And sometimes it can maybe put a little bit of pressure on their shoulders. Do you ever feel? You've always, since your amateur days, when you turned pro, a lot of people were saying, "Wait and you see what Sean can do." Unbelievable. And Danny's been saying it for a long time. We haven't seen how good that the potential that you haven't shown it yet, or you are starting to show it. Do you feel that pressure?
No pressure, because at the end of the day, we're putting hundreds of hours in the gym. It's muscle memory, going over and over and over the same stuff we're working on all the time, improving all the time, and that's all. I don't know how I've managed to do it, but that's all I focus on is that performance and my game plan throughout the full day, the full week of fight, is I just know what I'm doing, and everything else I can't control. I can't control the uncontrollable, as they say. So whatever goes on around me, whatever Donnie's doing, whatever my opponent's doing, whatever the crowd's doing, I can't do nothing about that. Absolutely nothing. The only thing I can do is go in and perform and focus on exactly what I'm doing, and that's all I worry about.
Since the last time I spoke to you here, I think it might have been a year ago that the last time you fought here. Was a year ago, was it?
So the last time I fought here was in October.
Was I at that show?
I don't think so.
I wasn't at this one,
the
no.
last time I fought here was May last year when you were here.
That's when I interviewed you, and what I was going to comment on is even from that interview you seem to just have matured somewhat, like spectacularly. You just seem way more composed, very mature, and like you really are consuming, you know, this is all encompassing for you.
I'm soaking everything up just now along the way. I enjoy it. I'm having a bit of crack. I love it along the way, but it gets serious now because you can get hurt. It's fucking, there's no messing about. Like it's, you can seriously get hurt. Boxing's one punch can change everything. Like, and just I can, when it gets to fight week, it's full focus, and that's it. The whole build up to camp, Donnie will tell you, Andrew will tell you from AFL, he comes in the gym all the time and he knows the crack we have. we have a laugh and we enjoy camp to the full, like proper mates, me, Donnie, Dom, Sam and Wazim. It's all joke, and you have to enjoy it too, otherwise you look back and go, fucking that was a bit shit, should have got a 9 to 5 job. But it's fight week, it's time to switch on now because the opponents we're fighting are dangerous operators.
Somehow I don't think a 9 to 5 would suit you just now.
Definitely not. Fuck that, listen to someone else. Just tell me what to do.
Well, listen, congratulations. Always good to see you, and always great when you're putting on a performance like that. So congratulations, and no doubt we'll see you again. Sean McComb for Fight Connect TV.
Yeah.